Welcome back, everybody. I'm just doing a quick update to get you guys caught up to speed on all the various projects I'm working on. So I'm still working on the top end here. I took off the valve cover yesterday. I did notice that one of these banjo bolts is loose. So I'm going to go through and do a valve adjustment on here. I probably won't bore you guys with that because there's a whole bunch of videos online of the valve adjustment process on an M30 or M106. Mostly because I wanted to replace this awful valve cover, which, like, it is so corroded that it's just powder coming off of it. So I bought this replacement valve cover off of another local YouTuber, Josh Miller. He does a lot of E34 stuff. Got really great channel. Go check him out. I watch all of his videos. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to replace the ignition system on that. And then inside here, move some stuff out of the way. This is all the stuff that I've kind of just been doing off camera when I get some time. I've been really busy lately, so I haven't had very much time. I vapor blasted all this stuff. This was brand new in the trunk, but you can see mice kind of peed all over it and ruined it. Painted this stuff, painted that, vapor blasted this, so it looks all nice and clean. I painted all this stuff. You might notice this box sitting here. This is a future project, which I haven't even actually opened that, but it's for a wideband oxygen sensor. Because a while ago I bought this gauge pod, so I have your VDO boost pressure. This is I think it's new vintage. Can't remember. I don't know if I have their box anywhere here. But this is a analog air fuel gauge that you use a standalone wideband oxygen sensor on for that. Another VDO coolant temperature gauge and an oil pressure gauge. That's going to get installed down here. I don't know when I'm going to get to that, but it will be done in the future. Now the next acquisition that I got here, which is probably the most period correct for this, base model 745 here, all the way from, I think it was Croatia. This is a Blaupunkt Amsterdam 12. Fortunately, after I bought it, I realized it was a mono stereo, so I'm not going to get the best reception out of it. But this would have been a popular aftermarket radio back in the day. The thing looks almost brand new. Came with the connectors on it. I'm actually going to open this up. I'll do a video on it when I get around to it. But they sell a little Bluetooth module that you can install and put it in there and convert these to Bluetooth. And then I got a whole bunch of other parts back here. Bought a replacement steering wheel because that one's gross and has a huge cut in it. I finally found somebody local to me who has a nice base model, no window center console that's the right color, because this is that one that I stripped the paint off of and it turns out it was brown. And this is the original one that was in there. So now I get to remove that center console again and put it in there. And then the ongoing longer project here that will be coming out in the future is I'm still working on these headlights. And what I've decided to do is I've decided to save these, even though they are in awful shape. I figured out if I can strip all the coating on here that I'm going to take this damaged E30 light. And what I'm going to try to do, I may fail miserably at this, is I'm going to cut from here, around here, and down to there. And then I bought a powder coating setup off some guy on Facebook Marketplace. And luckily on the powder coating setup, he already had super chrome powder coat. So once I splice this body onto this light, I'm going to powder coat the inside of it, and it's going to be the same thing with all of these. I'm going to take them apart and powder coat the inside of them. I polished this lens with some cerium oxide after I wet sanded it. It's not perfect. I might clear coat it and see what happens on it. But that's all for now. Like I said, I've been busy. I've been trying to get you guys up to speed on everything and show you everything I got, but busy at work lately. And also trying to clean this thing off so I can actually drive it this summer. So thanks everybody. I will talk to you guys later. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe.